Hello everyone, and welcome to my first tier list. So to get in the spooky season, I thought I would rate Scream movies. So we have classic, which is the best, down to amazing, and then skip, which is the worst for skippable. So Scream 1, no surprise, it is going into classic. Now I am a major fan of the original, grew up the original, absolutely loved it. I was quite young when I watched the first one, so I didn't actually guess the killers, which I thought was amazing, and it's just got so much rewatch factor. Every time we watch it, there's always new things to think about, there's always new things that you see. Then again, second one is again another classic of mine. I actually prefer the second one to the first one. The second one is actually my favourite Scream movie. Again, it just has so much rewatch factor, you'll always find new things. It's just a classic, there's no arguments. Next one is Scream 3. Now, I found Scream 3 great. It didn't when I was younger. I have grown with age to love it a lot more. I do wish that they kept the original idea of having Angelina as the second killer. I think that would have been really nice. However, I do like the fact that Roman is a single killer. Next is Scream 4. I do sometimes get a lot of stick for this when I say that I prefer Scream 4 over Scream 3. But like Scream 4 isn't as well liked because of the way that it's filmed. However, I do like the new cinematic view of it. I love Emma Roberts. I just love the cast. I think it's great. In Scream 2 and Scream 3, I did guess the killers. Scream 4, I didn't. So this was a nice shock for me. I just thought it was amazing, every single part of it. Now, on to Scream 5. Again, I love the actors in this. It was new, it was fresh, it was refreshing. I liked what they did. I like the fact that they bring Skeet back into it as like the memories and the visions and things, and brought his character back to life a little bit, which I really liked. Overall, I just found it great. Now, Scream 6, I have a bit more of a bone pick with this one, mainly because I wish they did what I thought they were going to do. So obviously in the opening act, you see the killer reveal his mask, and then it turns out obviously he's not actually the real killer, he's pretending to be the killer. And he wanted to be a killer, blah blah blah. If you've watched the film, you know what I'm talking about. However, I feel this would have been a really good way to go. I feel it would have been a completely different take on the whole film if the killers were revealed at the start. When the killer was revealed and his mask was taken off, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing, this is a new way to go. And it would have been so good considering he wanted to be a killer, him and his partner. They wanted to be killers. I feel like if we could have followed them knowing who the killers were to begin with, and followed them through their thought processes, followed how they thought, and their reasoning behind it, and going through that process with them at the time, I think would have been really interesting, watching how they targeted and Jenna's character, and things like that. And I thought that would have been a new turn on the whole film. And then obviously when they then died in the opening scene, I was then like, oh, right, okay. So they wanted to be a killer. They were potentially going to be Ghostface killers, but then there was another Ghostface at the same time, which again, that was different as well. However, I feel like they should have stuck with that and made us follow that whole new process. So that's why Scream 6 is lower down for me. Almost hit the skippable, but I do like a lot of the kills in it and things like that, which makes it not a skippable movie. If you'd like more tier lists, let me know what you'd like to see.